Can you freeze honey for long-term storage? And should you? Have you ever wondered if freezing honey is a good idea for keeping it fresh and tasty? Let's take a closer look at this sweet substance and how best to store it. Yes, honey can be frozen for long-term storage without harming its quality, nutrients, or flavor. Freezing is a great way to preserve honey, especially in warmer climates. The cold temperatures slow down or prevent crystallization, keeping honey smooth and liquid. One of the best parts about freezing honey is that it does not degrade the beneficial enzymes, antioxidants, or antimicrobial compounds. This means that honey retains its nutritional and medicinal properties even after freezing. However, freezing honey is not typically necessary for long-term storage. Honey naturally has an indefinite shelf life when stored correctly at room temperature. So, what gives honey its longevity? It has low water content, natural acidity, and the presence of hydrogen peroxide and enzymes that stop microbial growth. Archaeological evidence shows that honey can remain edible for thousands of years if kept in sealed containers away from moisture. For those focused on survival skills, the best practice for long-term honey storage is to keep it in airtight, food-grade containers. Store it at stable room temperatures, ideally between 50 and 75 degrees Fahrenheit, in a cool, dark place like a pantry or cabinet. Avoid refrigeration because cold temperatures can speed up crystallization, making honey solidify faster. If honey does crystallize during storage, you can return it to liquid form by gently warming it in a water bath. This method is simple and effective. Freezing honey can be useful in emergency preparedness, when you want to prevent crystallization in warmer environments or plan to store honey for several years while keeping it in liquid form. You can also portion honey into smaller amounts using ice trays or jars with extra space to allow for expansion during freezing. When it comes time to thaw frozen honey, do so gradually at room temperature in a sealed container. This helps avoid moisture contamination. Keep in mind that once thawed, honey may crystallize more quickly if it was partially crystallized before freezing. In summary, freezing honey is safe and can help maintain its texture and quality for long-term storage. However, it is not required due to honey's natural preservation properties. For survival and emergency food storage, storing honey at room temperature in sealed containers is usually sufficient. Freezing can be an optional method to extend usability and prevent crystallization in specific conditions.